Kurt Cobain was never a guitar virtuoso, but he didn't need to be. His organic, aggressive, and emotionally charged playing defined Nirvana's sound. From the heavy riffs of Bleach to the haunting acoustics of MTV Unplugged, Cobain's approach was deceptively simple, but deeply expressive. Bleach was Nirvana's rawest album, filled with sludgy, distorted guitar tones. Kurt's playing was heavily influenced by punk and sludge metal, using power chords, chromatic riffs, and a heavy reliance on distortion. His gear at the time was simple: Univox, high-flyer guitars, a Randall solid-state amp, and a Boss DS1 distortion pedal. You can hear this dirty, overdriven tone in tracks like Blue and Negative Creep. Kurt was more about feel than technical precision. He would often play slightly out of tune, adding to the unpolished aesthetic that Bleach became known for. When Nevermind dropped in 1991, Nirvana exploded. This album had a more refined sound, thanks to producer Butch Vig. Kurt upgraded his guitar arsenal to include Fender Jaguars and Mustangs, and his distortion pedal of choice remained the Boss DS1 before transitioning to the DS2. His tone was still raw, but had a more structured clarity. He used an Electro-Harmonix small clone chorus pedal to create the watery, dreamy effect in Come As You Are. His playing style was still simple: power chords, palm muting, and dynamic shifts between quiet verses and explosive choruses, but it was incredibly effective. Incesticide was a collection of B-sides, demos, and unreleased tracks. It showcased Cobain's playful, experimental side. Songs like Sliver featured clean, almost pop-like chord progressions, while Aneurysm leaned into noisy, chaotic solos. His guitar work here wasn't just about heaviness, it was about attitude, unpredictability, and raw energy. If Nevermind was polished, In Utero was the opposite. Produced by Steve Albini, this album was intentionally abrasive and noisy. Kurt's guitar tone was harsher, with more feedback and dissonance. He used the Boss DS2 pedal for more aggressive distortion, and the Electro-Harmonix Polychorus pedal for swirling, unsettling textures in tracks like Radio-Friendly Unit Shifter. Tracks like Milk It featured chaotic, atonal solos that sounded like they were fighting the song itself. It was Cobain's way of pushing back against the commercial success of Nevermind. MTV Unplugged showed a different side of Cobain's playing: delicate, haunting, and deeply emotional. Stripped of distortion, his guitar work relied on simple but effective chord progressions. Covers like The Man Who Sold the World and Where Did You Sleep Last Night showcased his ability to create mood through subtle dynamics rather than sheer volume. Even without distortion, his playing carried the same raw intensity. It was all about emotion rather than technical prowess. Kurt Cobain's guitar style wasn't about speed or complexity, it was about emotion, rawness, and authenticity. Whether through the distorted walls of sound on Bleach and In Utero, the iconic grunge riffs of Nevermind, or the stripped-down beauty of MTV Unplugged, his playing remains one of the most influential styles in rock history.